Well, hello there, internet friends. It's Too Old for Gaming, and today I'm bringing you another exciting 10 versus 10 here on Steel Division 2. We are playing on Brest West. I am going to be attempting to capture this intersection here and possibly push forward into the enemy's zone. We are playing as 9th Panzer, one of the new Normandy Division DLC expansion divisions. And for my initial team here, I've got some anti-aircraft with a flak Verling 20 mil. We've got some snipers to spot. We've got an MG-34, some Ersatztruppen to support them, and an SPW-234/1 to support this half platoon. So we also have these Marder 3 F-22s. I believe they're unique to this division. If not, they're unique to the expansion. They have a Pack 36. Not a ton of ammo, but for 40 points, not too bad, especially when you get a machine gun with it. Yak 3 already coming in over a zone and getting pushed off. Now I've got an A-20 Boston coming in right behind him. So in addition to the units I mentioned, I've also got a SDKFZ 250/8. Not a ton of ammo, but again, got it kind of set up to ambush here at the moment, but not seeing much coming in here. So Marders are back here again. They're not tanks, so we want to ambush. And now we've got a Cromwell on our position. Cromwell takes out the 234/1 with one shot. Cromwell's only 50 points, so you can definitely bring in a lot of them, and they are effective, so going to be something difficult to go up against, as they can just bring in so many. Ersatztruppen moving in here near the off-map fire, getting spotted by that half-track in the Cromwell. I am bringing these Panzerjäger 35R French captures right in behind to try to take out the enemy armor. They can penetrate up to 90 mils. So the Cromwell, I believe, has 90 up front. No, he only has 70, so he can destroy both of these. Ersatztruppen getting pinned down by the converted gunners, as well as the Cromwell and the half-track. 30 kill half-track, so not quite as bad as the 50 kill, but still bad news. I've lost several men from the squad. Down 3 men. 4 men now. Sniper moving into position here, and we're spotting commandos on our right flank from Private Ryan. Major Z keeping a hold of the farm, but we're pushed out of the town up here. We're barely holding on to this flag. More off-map coming down over here. Not sure really what the teammate on my left is trying to do. He doesn't really have good optics on what's happening, and who knows how effective this is. It just seems, to me, personally, like a waste of points. So snipers up here, going to be able to see across the intersection, hit the commandos if they get in close enough. I'm relocating my Marder 3 F-22 closer to the intersection here, and I brought in a Panzer II Lux behind him. Is a leader card. It's going to help boost that veterancy, make him fire faster. Marder 3 am spotting commandos out in the open. They've only got 8 shells of high explosives, so gonna run out probably before we kill him off. And these are the M units are 50 points. The F-22 units are 40 points, but he has a machine gun, and this one has APCR and a Pack 40. Panzerjägers take out the M5 half-track. Ersatztruppen firing at some motorized rifles along with some Osttruppen and Fusiliers. Gonna try to move in my recon up here. Another off-map going down from the team. Marder 3 over here was spotting commandos up there. Managed to destroy the commandos. So I've also got the Panzer 1Cs in this. I think it's the only deck with that. Ersatztruppen getting wiped right now by multiple gunners in the Cromwell. My Panzerjäger just out of view. More off-map going down. Gonna bring up the Panzer 1 to provide some fire support. These guys are 15 points, so I would absolutely take them. In terms of speed, they can go up to 40. So not terrible mobility. We take out a commandos team with the Ersatztruppen and the Panzer 3, or excuse me, Panzer 2, but our truck goes down to AT or a tank over here. I didn't catch what it was. On our left flank, we're still pushing these guys back with the team. Our Panzerjäger, we did end up ambushing and taking out that Cromwell. Ersatztruppen getting spotted by the M4 on the left flank, and we've got more on the right flank. So we've got 3 Shermans on this position. We're just on the flag, but we're going to get pushed off right now. Kind of weird. The sniper cannot see this guy over here. Marders in position for ambush if he brings in any more equipment. Now we've got smoke coming down. Like he's going to try to move his infantry across. So, I mean, we have tons of ambush positions here. We did capture the flag. Let's have to see if we can hold it. My Marder just out of view of the Cromwell here. Able to engage with his MG34, though, on those motorized rifles. Only 2 rounds of high explosive left, though. So we've got a decent group of units over here. We're starting to take artillery fire. The M4 Sherman is falling back from his position. We're at a 12-12, guys. Just going to try to move this Flak Verling up closer in because the engagement range is rather short. Now we can finally see that Sherman over here. But just out of view of our triple AT guns, we did set up a Panzer 1 over here to spot infantry units. Ersatztruppen taking fire from these converted gunners. 15-man team with 13 M1 Garands and a BAR. Definitely a beefy squad. And is able to outrange us with just our K98s. Cromwell coming in to support. Going to move the 35RF up to engage along with these Marders. If you've spent any time watching the channel in the past, you'll know I'm a big fan of Marders. I just really like how you can get so much out of a cheap unit. I mean, you can really end up dominating. I like to have them hunt in packs rather than one-off, mostly. Feel like they do better that way, but I mean, we're almost as effective as a tank here. Their biggest limiter on these units being our ammunition supply. We did lose an Ersatztruppen over here. We're getting pressure from both the right and left flanks. I'm going to minimize this. Hopefully you guys saw it. Cromwell did go down to one of our Panzerjägers. We get 2 strikes on this one. He's not dead yet. And now the artillery's coming in on our units. They trade over here. And these 35Rs have to come in as a single vet. Now we are getting 50 cal fire on our Marder 3. There's a chance they could take him out. But he's getting the MG34 on target. And now we've got high explosives on 1. Our loader did get knocked out from 50 cal fire. Sniper's getting spotted out here by somebody. Marder ends up taking out the Sherman too. Good trade there for 40 points because I think those are 80 or 85. Sniper's getting pinned down by these commandos but manages to get them to fall back. Triple vetted. It's only 1 man though. I've got more Ersatztruppen to back these guys up. I've got strategic placement for this MG34 to cover anyone trying to walk out here in the open. Artillery landing on my Ersatztruppen and on my spotting tanks here. Marder 3 trading with this M4 right now. I do not like that matchup, so I'm going to take him back. Our sniper did die over here. M4, I think he's got a penetration on him. He misses the Marder 3 as I retreat. Again, these are anti-tank guns on obsolete tanks. It's not really meant to engage tanks one-on-one. Now, one of my Marders was destroyed over here, probably because he brought in several units. And these guys, I'm just trying to keep them hidden. I've got 3 of these 35Rs. Tank destroyer in position. 2 of them. We get 1 off. We managed to destroy one, so that's a great trade because these guys are 80 points and this is 25. So this guy just did 160 points worth of damage. Ursat's troop engaging this commandos team over here, but snipers and machine gun just out of range to see them. Marder joining in on the fun here. The other Panzer goes down to the Cromwell 5, but our Marder 3 F-22 is able to destroy him. We do lose another Marder, though. So our recon car half-track is destroyed. Our Marder 3 does trade and destroy the M4A1, but we've got more Cromwells coming in. Gets a penetration on us because our frontal arm is only 30 mils. And I'm moving our command tank back. I don't want to lose this guy. I think I've got 3, maybe 4 in the deck for leadership vehicles. So his Cromwell's coming out. His shelling has pushed down all of our Ursat's troops. But he doesn't have infantry coming up, and he walks right into my trap here with the Marder 3M. We managed to kill both the shooter and the driver, but he's just out of view now. Take out another commando team over here. Unfortunately, we lose our leader tank to one of these Shermans. We do destroy one in response with a 35R. We're down to 2 here. And our 3M able to get a penetration on that Sherman too and destroy him from pretty far away. So we still have 2 pieces of armored support here to go along with our Ursat's trooping to try and take on a bunch of commando units. So he is wise to my game and trying to smoke us. Panzerjäger able to see these guys on the hill here. Takes out another commando. Marder gets penned. Jams the gun on the Cromwell. Still in range. Can he hit it? No. Cromwell, another Cromwell coming forward. Destroys him, but they trade. Ursat's trooping in here to stop these converted gunners from getting across into my forest. Marder 3 in position to lay down some machine gun fire. And I'm moving up the Panzer 1 to provide additional fire support. Cromwell spotting the Ursat's troop and getting suppressed relatively quickly here. And now the mortars coming back in to shell our position. More and more infantry squads to our left. Marder 3 is destroyed by the Cromwell, but not before we get a penetration on his frontal armor. Need some more anti-tank in here, and we've got it coming. We've got a more expensive unit coming in, the Panzer 4. Panzer 4 has 130 millimeters of frontal armor. That 75 millimeter AP gun shouldn't be able to get in through the frontal armor here. Panzer 1C really putting the heat on these converted gunners over here, and the Cromwell coming in to try and save the day, but he's going to run right into our Panzer. Ursat's troop and getting pushed out of the forest, having to move the MG-34 back. Commandos team here firing on my guys out in the open. Sniper just out of distance to hit him. MG-34 coming in to support our right flank here and keep those commandos off. We've got another backup leader over here, along with our AA gun, which has been moved up. M4 Sherman moving in aggressively without infantry support as we were able to push him off. Might get surprised by that Panzer 4. And our sniper able to spot everything way back here, which is great. I have brought in this ZIS-3, and we do have radio range up here because of our leader. So we're able to drop this very accurately into where the infantry were. I am going to try and call in a Ju-87D3. This is a pretty risky move in Phase B. These units, I don't believe, will be shot down by aircraft, but they have medium agility and they only go 360 kilometers an hour, so they don't move too fast. And so now we're seeing everything explode. And just before he drops the eggs, he gets some off. So he got a few of them off, but he dies, and I believe that was 95 points. So probably rather save up for another Panzer 4 I think he might be more effective than using the aircraft, but I didn't see any of our team bring in aircraft, and I thought it was worth a shot. So we're double vetted now because we've got our Panzer II leader here. And we're going to continue. I'm bringing up this Panzer I to support his left flank here. I do not want to get ambushed by bazookas. So we've got our MG-34 here to prevent any commandos from coming across. Sniper to spot any movement up here. We've got another Sherman tank up here coming in. He's probably going to smoke this ersatz trooping out in the open. Ooh, misses on the first shot. And he dies. So I was trying to bring this Marder 3 up into range. Remember, he said equipment in here, so if I move up too far, I myself will be ambushed by another tank. Achilles here. Moved up to attack. Marder 3 out of range. Both of them. So I'm going to retreat. Again, these guys are made for ambushes. The Achilles, it's got 75 mils of frontal armor. We could definitely penetrate that, but there's no reason to go up against them. We trade again with another Sherman. Man, with 35 Rs, we recapped this flag, by the way, but I will trade Shermans for 35R Panzerjägers all day long. I love using a bunch of these units to take on more expensive stuff. MG-34 now spotting these assault engineers going across here, but out of view of the enemy units to the north. Now, assault engineers do come with Bren guns now, so they can provide some return suppression. Panzerjäger taking tons of artillery fire. Fed up with my cheap units here. And he's also trying to hit my ZIS-3, and he does land 2 direct hits. That's unfortunate. Ersatz trooping getting spotted out here by Fireflies now. Very dangerous. I have brought in some Panzer IV Gs, and they are triple vetted because we have the leader here. So guys, don't forget to bring your leaders. I did bring in a Pak 40, which I was trying to get in these woods, but unfortunately gets spotted out in the open. Marder too far away. The Pak 40 should be in range. He can't see him, and he is destroyed. He gets the shot off on the M4, and there we go. We take out somebody over there. Now that M4 Sherman is going to be next. So got our Marder over here covering this avenue. So I'd say, as much as you can, try to bring in like 3 to 4 tanks at a time to support each other. Because that'll help you prevent from just doing trades. You know, he might get a round off miss, and then you get 3 rounds off, and you kill him before he damages your unit. So the M4 is destroyed, but the Pak 40 took significant damage. He's down to 2 men on here from the looks of it. And he gets destroyed by artillery. So, looking at our team here, we've got a significant amount of 155s launching rounds at the enemy. Kind of surprised that he went for my ZIS-3, because I feel like it typically targets your units that are larger caliber. I could be wrong about that. We're still maintaining this flag, but pushed out of the majority of the town. To our right flank, we're almost up to the farm here, which is good. It's not great when you lose this sector. And we've maintained control over here. We got pushed off of... Wait, I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. I feel like we got pushed off a flag, but I could be making that up. So, I've got another recon vehicle coming in here to support our tanks. Again, don't want to get ambushed. These guys just... Hopefully he could see in here, because again, the engagement range for a bazooka is pretty far. Mortar's starting to come down. Was trying to take out my Marder. He's definitely got optics on me somewhere, and there's Private Ryan up here apparently, but he's not going to be there for very long. And in about 3 seconds, that commando squad is gone. We are taking artillery fire, and we've got some more units coming in here, but the engineer leader never going to get close enough, and the converted gunners don't have bazookas. Ursat's trooping getting in on the fun here, just out of range for our tanks with this leader. And my Kosakin Pioneers coming in now. Panzer I was destroyed, unfortunately. I believe it was by this Firefly. I had a Panzer I in here supporting this Panzerjäger, and he was sending his GPA supply up here, and I was wondering what he was doing, and I'm guessing he was trying to draw fire to pick out positions? I'm not sure. So the Kosakin Pioneers have a good mix of units here with 3 PPSHs, a DP-28, and 4 Moznagants, and their grenades. There are only 8 men, but they're 15 points. So I'm bringing in a little over a platoon here. My sniper was killed off over here, probably by the Achilles. So my units over here are just getting bled by attrition. We're still holding on the flag barely, but we don't really have a whole lot to combat an enemy rush like what we might be seeing here soon. I need to get more units over there. So I do have some PaK-40s I'm trying to bring in. I do lose a tank over here to a 17-pounder. And actually looks like I lost a few things here, guys. Sorry, I missed that one going off camera. We've got another Firefly over here. I'm guessing he's the dirty bird who got us. Panzer IV gonna get a shot off on him, though. Gets a penetration, and I have to pull all these Pioneers back. We managed to take out one. The second one's trying to reload. We're faster, though. He misses, and we're triple vetted, so we're reloading fast. Let's get him. All right, Firefly goes down. Panzer IV goes down to a Sherman right here. Panzer I moving up to provide fire support to these Jagdkampf. And I've got more Gs coming in. I think you guys told me these have a slower turret rotation than the later models. The game turns your tanks so fast. I doubt it really makes a difference. I think the response and turning of tanks should be slowed down in this game. I feel like they're way too fast. It makes it tougher to get successful ambushes off. Maybe they changed it or updated in this. I haven't really noticed. I will say I've been enjoying the play after the patch. Guys, let me know what you think. If you feel like there's much of a difference, Panzer IV does go down, probably to that Cromwell or artillery. My leader still in here providing veterancy to the rest of our units, and our Marder 3 is spotting these converted gunners out here. This is swamp, difficult to get through, but we got our sniper out here firing away at the converted gunners too. We might push them off and get this back. And we got it. Sniper spotted by the Firefly over here. Probably gonna die in the shot. And he does. Pioneers in range to use their grenades, gonna be able to take out these Piat teams. And that's what we brought them in. We don't want our Panzer IVs to get ambushed by cheeky infantry. See those grenades, boys. Just out of range. So we're about to flip this flag too. We're at a 13-11. Panzer IV guarding the intersection, and the Pioneers do the work of taking out the 17-pounder. Cromwell Command over here being able to spot our infantry in the woods. One walks out by accident, pays for it by the Vickers. Marder 3 getting shelled now by artillery. PaK-40 spotting the Achilles up here. Remember, I brought in 2. I think one was destroyed in the car. The other one made it into position. We are able to wipe him out. Remember, there's still a Sherman over here. Marder 3 has to retreat due to artillery fire. Unscathed. Panzer IV came up through the main road. Not ideal. And I have him on a fast move order, so he's probably not going to make any shots either. He does not. Another pioneer killed off over here. Unfortunately, my compatriot to my left, not willing to move in to hold and secure the flag over here, could really use some support. Bringing some of this stuff up that's not being used. He's got a lot of stuff here. He's just not using it. Goal is capture the flag, not get kills. 234/1 might get nuked by this Achilles. And he does. I hate when the game does that. Panzer IV in an ambush position here. But gonna get spotted by the Vickers gun. Brought in MG34 and a Pak 40 over here. Pushed us back off this flag again. Another sniper back in. You get a lot of snipers if you wait till phase B in this, but they're just one... It's just a one-man show, so they're really easy to kill off. So we've got our leader up here defending the flag, but still hidden. Panzer IV spotting the rifles team over here to provide some support. And I do have guerrillas, so brought in some guerrillas to help support the covering this road. We've got more pioneers. Unfortunately, wasn't paying attention. They came in right out in front of that Firefly. I do manage to get one out. And we'll see if he gets into the woods before taking a casualty here. He takes one casualty. Desert rats fighting my pioneers. Panzer IV able to take out their supporting half-track. And we lose to the rats, but we have another squad coming in. So we should be able to take him down. I got some G43 Panzergrens coming in. Our sharpshooter can see everything going on here, and our commandos are now firing away with their boys AT on my Panzerjäger, who can't do anything but die to the boys. But the Panzer II is capable of tearing him up. And he's just bouncing rounds off the front of that mighty Panzer II. Firefly coming in to rescue the commandos. Can we get an ambush off here? We need more infantry squads up here. We lose the Panzer IV up here to a rush of tanks. Pioneers getting spotted by these Brazilians out here. I do have another ambush tank here. We've got our pioneers covering his right flank. Jagdpanzer in position, off map going on to our right here. Take a look around. Tons of Sturm pioneers moving forward. We lose another pioneer squad. Ugh. Always pay attention to the reinforcement road they're taking. I lose another one. I lose 2 squads. That's a huge bummer. So we destroy the commandos here. Pak 40 just out of view of that Firefly who's decided to move up. G43 team almost there. Commandos coming back in. MG34 not set up to fire. Snipers firing away, but not able to do any damage. And now the Pak 40 is being tore up, and everyone gets nuked. And our Panzer II probably going to go down to the Firefly. He's got... Woo! Make it out. So we've gotten pushed off the intersection here. Our other Panzer II is taking some damage from artillery, spotting an M4 Sherman. Come on, little Lukes. Retreating. Can you get out? Alright, Panzer II lives another day. Panzer IV coming in to support. We've gotten pushed off of both flags here. It's a 13-11 still. 15 minutes to go if you're still hanging in there with me. So I'm bringing in Sturm Pioneers to clear out the units in here. I've got a Tiger. Bring in. We've got a sniper spotting down here. Friendly off map on the flag and a small armored squad here. Sniper is spotted by the M8 recon car and destroyed. So unfortunately we are back to square one. What these Panzergrens can do. Getting suppressed by off map. Commando team over here. 13 men against 10, but we've got a Firefly supporting him. Now see if the Jagdpanzer IV can take out that Firefly. Panzergrens just totally pinned down. And we take out the Firefly, which clears the way for our Panzer II to support and knock these guys out. We lose another Panzer IV up here. Artillery falling in our position. I want his guys to go up before the Marder goes up. I have a Tiger I brought up here to look down the road, and he's moving up his Jagdpanther. Misses on the second shot here. The M3 does go down to the Jagdpanther. And we're getting some infantry support now. And we're being shelled with two Shermans coming back in. Jagdpanzer doesn't get a chance, gets destroyed by artillery, and the Panzer II gets knocked out by the Sherman duo. Sturm Pioneers here, back behind the woods. We've got, I've called the help beacon because I see a bunch of Bedfords coming in. The Panzer II destroyed by artillery again over here. Unfortunate. So he must have spotted it from way over here. Try to get my Pioneers up to do a hook. They did get spotted. Take a casualty. Sturm Pioneers. 5 MP40s. We'll see if they can do it against Commandos. Panzer IV is here cutting them off from advancing. The Stug 3 not in a great position. Probably going to have hill pression. Sniper coming back in. Hopefully he doesn't get nuked. And I was a bit worried about that, so I dropped him out early. Grilla here, able to spot this commando leader. See what happens to him after 150. Whew, just one. Still taking artillery fire here. Second round. Better. But not enough to kill off the leader. So, G43 teams in, Sturm Pioneers here. Random arty barrages still falling on us. Still got my Marder up here. We got more and more off-map coming in. Still at 13-11. 12 minutes to go if you're still here. Assault Engineers taking on Sturm Pioneers. Oof. Don't mess with these assault engineers, guys. They are insanely powerful. Got some bombs coming in over here. Big booms. And unfortunately, my Pioneers hiding out in here get spotted by some Cromwells. Things getting a bit light out here. Still got my Tiger looking down the road. Lots of burned out wrecks over there. He's trying to move his infantry up, but Panzer IV here to cut him off. Tiger's getting hit by this guy. Ah, we lose our optics. Pioneer about to die here. Oh, Cromwell's gonna get smoked. "30 more seconds till the next off map. Panzer IV getting hit now by artillery fire. Trying to move in more to support. Not much air activity in this game. Right flank hasn't changed much. To be honest, the board, the chessboard as you'll call it, has not changed much other than we got pushed off these 2 points. Outside of that, the rest of the match stayed pretty similar. You'd put the attack beacon on the 17-pounder because he penned the front of my vehicle, and after we get out of view, I want to be able to see him. Off-map doing a good job of wiping them out on the flag, and we do recapture it. Panzer IV dueling the Sherman 5. Gets a penetration, but is destroyed by the follow-up shot. Gonna move in 2 more. Try to take them on at the same time here. Ah, assault engineers in close enough, and we trade with 1 Sherman, but we've got 1 left. We got 2 more Panzer IVs coming up. I was really hoping that we were out of range of the assault engineers. And we surrender. The unstoppable assault engineers continue their rampage. 10 minutes to go. Double off maps landing on the flag. We have an insane amount of... This guy got a... What is going on back here? We'll have to come back to that. Assault engineers trying to pop out and advance across. Managed to take out my 251/1. Moving my Panzer IVs back so they don't get nuked. And once they're out of the heavy woods, we're able to pin them down. Tank coming in. We're going to get them, though. I know we're going to get them. Come on. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. 2 shots gone. And you are gone, my friend. When's this going to kick off? Bring in infantry leader now that our tank leaders are wiped out. I think I must have gone through all the Panzer IIs. And some more Panzer Is for optics. And we have some artillery on the reinforcement road from Mr. Richard, which is causing us to get hit on our way in. Please don't do this. 17-pounder getting spotted now by somebody. We've got him bottled in here, but we want to push him out. I'm trying to get that guerrilla into position to hit him. We do have this flag, though, so we're winning. And all the BT-42s firing at the something over here. Howitzer? Gotta be that howitzer. Looks like another 17-pounder moving into position. Unfortunately, I had him targeted instead of hunting, and I noticed that. I start retreating immediately as I see him come in. Unfortunately, too little, too late. More infantry flooding in up here. I'm very curious to see when these flame panzers are going to make their assault, if they do. Still have stuff on a reinforcement road here. 251/1. And see, this is why you don't put your artillery on the road. My 81 just got destroyed because he's got guys right here. Very uncool. Sniper in range now. Fortunately, we've got a 37 mil to deal with here, who quickly wipes us out. So, we've reinforced our area back here. We haven't moved them in yet to attack. We've reinforced this area. I try to take that flag back. We're at 13. We're 12-12. So we just got pushed off. And try moving forward again. Goal was to shell this area with 81s and just walk in and surrender them. So, lots of rats over here. We end up taking out that machine gun carriage. There's probably still a Sherman in there somewhere. Do my recon up first. Remember, we got 2 AT guns to deal with up here. So I'm able to get in my 81 this time. This Panzer IV almost got him off the flag. Another off map or something going on over here. And we got a Sherman over here firing at us. Panzer I firing away at the infantrymen. Oh, we miss. And here comes smoke. We're just up. All right, we got the flag, so we're back to a 13-11. So, snipers in range to hit the 17-pounder. Fire away. Shoot her! Shoot her! He's not shooting. Come on, Eugen. Oh, now you're shooting. Alright. Took a few casualties. Still got this guy in here, but we've got the flag, so we're gonna win. 7 minutes to go. 81's about to drop. Snipers in cover now. Panzergrenz out to the front. Ugh, Sherman. The Shermanator. Who's spotting this guy? Got pushed off this flag. And our Panzergrenz get spotted. I've got to move all this stuff back because we have tons of smoke over here. And the assault of the Flame Panzers is starting. And the enemy smoke causing us to retreat. We do have more Sturm Pioneers and a leader to bring in. Beef these guys up. Assault Engineers here. Miss the 250/8. The Flame Battalion heading forward. Look at all this smoke. 6 minutes to go, guys. Another Panzer IV destroyed. Take out our Panzer I. Oh, these assault engineers and their smoke. But we've got our Panzergrenz out here still holding onto this flag with 4 minutes to go. And we've got that flag too. 12-12 though as they're coming through here. Flame Panzer flaming away. Now they're up. Looks like we destroyed another Sherman. Sturm Pioneers finally able to do something a little bit. Got our flag. We've got both flags. More assault engineers back there hiding. Finally got these guys pinned down. So many assault engineers. Here comes a rush of infantry from the enemy. 4 minutes to go. Surrender a bunch over here. Unfortunately, we got a Firefly coming in. We got another Panzer IV moving up. 4 minutes to go. Ah, these assault engineers are so annoying. Dropping 81s right in front of their line, though. Tiger's spotting him now. And they pushed us off. Ah. They pushed us off both flags. I'm trying to move around to see if I can catch any of these guys out in the open. Tiger is just out of range. I really should have moved these guys up. 251/1 is killed off. 12-12, 3 minutes. Oh, Panzer! Come on. Take him down, Panzer 1. A line! Oh, there we go. There you go. Firefly took a hit, but he takes out my Tiger. Managed to push all these assault engineers off. Superi coming in, an ISU 152 here to cause some havoc. Tiger back here firing away. We didn't see that come in. Hurricane probably gonna die. End up taking out the Marauder. Managed to push these guys off, but there's only 2 minutes to go and we're at 12-12. Take out the Superi. Trying to mortar that 152 since he took out our Tiger up here. Need to move these guys. I got more back here. I think the problem sometimes is I get too zoomed in on the action and microing it and I forget about units in different parts of the map. So the rounds hitting all around him, but not able to land on target here. Minute 30 to go. Gonna switch this. There we go. Ah. Panzergren's getting spotted out here by the Sherman. One minute to go. Still bottled up here, and they've captured that flag. Let's get it. All right, 12-12. Oh no! I was gonna try to push forward here at the very end, and the heavy off map came in. 14 seconds, so that's 7. Oh, he had a bunch of stuff back here too. So the match ends in a draw after 50 minutes. take a look at our stats here. So we end up doing a good amount of damage to the enemy, but they also did quite a bit to us. These Marders and Panzer Jaegers did great, though. I mean, they really punch above their weight. This Panzer IV did really well, too. Tiger got a few. So, in terms of losses, there was a Sherman that just... I don't know where which one this was, but Private Ryan, like, had him set up and took out a lot of stuff. Two of them. There's a Firefly that was out far. M4. That Brazilian squad took out a lot of Pioneers. They must have been pinned. Assault Engineers, man, those things are good. And then Firefly again. So we did 14% of the kills, had 10% of the casualties. Ended up in a draw. I found the 9th Panzer really fun. Hopefully you guys too, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.